are you are right. Sorry about that. Oh boy, no audio. Now the audio is fixed, right? Um, Great. Hey, YouTube, good morning. Happy New Year to you. I hope you had a good start of 2025, and I hope you ended 2024 the way you wanted to end it, leaving all of the things that you wanted to leave in 2024 and 2024, and carrying forward all of the things that you wanted to take into 2025 with you. And I appreciate you dropping by and saying hi, and also for leaving a comment under the video the other day. And I hope you're doing. I hope you're doing well. Apparently, I had forgotten to switch on my microphone. So, like I was saying, because now I have to start the whole thing over again. It must have looked quite funny for people dropping by and watching without actually being able to hear me. For those of you watching, my name is Toby. I'm 40 years old and I train to live an active, self-sufficient and adventurous life. I do that by minding my sleep, trying to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, minding what I eat. I try to eat within my energy balance. I try to eat 120 to 150 grams of protein in a day, strength training, conditioning training, and mobility training. Usually at home with kettlebells, not set up today because I'm just doing mobility. And I generally try to spend time with people I love and care about, do things I enjoy, and live a relatively stress-free life. Things are going so well. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Um, I hope that things will start to look up for you soon enough, um, and that you know the new year then brings you more good things than the way you started this year. Um, but I hope you're uh, all right, despite things not going so well. All right, and if you want to chat some more, you go ahead and chat. We're here. We have the time, I think. Um, so that being said, um, that being said, why is this important? You know, in 2025 for me, why do I want to work on my health and fitness and improve and stay healthy and fit? Well, a couple of reasons, but one of the big reasons is that I've understood that we are going to live to be 80, maybe 90, who knows, even 100. But as we go through those last 5 or 10 years, they tend to be filled with disease and discomfort. And that's sometimes preventable. And that's preventable by the things we do in our 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. So here we are trying to live a healthier um, lifestyle with a focus on building strength and endurance and resilience so that as we grow older, maybe we'll have less issues with disease and discomfort throughout life. But we'll see that when we get there, right? We've got 40 years ahead of us. Second reason is I've got small kids. I want to keep up with them on the playground. I want to have the energy and stamina to live an active life with them and set a good example for them for everything that life has to offer. So those are my two big reasons for trying to stay fit and healthy. Don't worry, life has ups and downs, and we all go through them. I talked about struggling with the dark weather outside as well throughout December, and I feel a slight burst of energy knowing that the shortest day is behind us and the longest day is coming again. So it's completely fine. Life is ups and downs, and I think navigating that and staying a steady course is one of the biggest challenges we have as adults in life. So you're all good. You're all good. Um, right. So trying to stay healthy for the extended lifespan that we have, but also trying to keep up with the here and now and be able to go out on the adventures I want to go out on. And I think last year was a good example of, especially in summer, going on a 2-week hiking trip into the mountains with 2 kids, with the family, and being able to do all of those things at elevation in a good way, without being tired, without getting injured, without having to not do anything because I couldn't physically keep up, because we were physically in good shape. And that's a state I would like to emulate. At the same time, I will also say, there's a little fly flying around here, I will also say that having hit 40, problems with my shoulders persisting throughout the year, I think there's also just the realization that it's going to be harder and harder to maintain the same levels of fitness over time, and as I get older. And that's just something we'll have to live and deal with as well. This is not the way I feel. Look, this is about the way I feel. I want to feel fit, competent, and capable for life, by the way. So if that's something you're interested in, well, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. It's January 2, 2025. We're going to be here all year, and we can be on this journey together. I am going to get started with my mobility session. Hey, in YouTube Punk, did you already do your workout today? Are you planning on doing a workout today? And do you have any health and fitness plans for the year that is now ahead of us, because you were doing so well last year with the kettlebells and the workouts, but I know you have a lot going on behind the scenes as well. Let me know. Let's do some breathing. I'm going to move on to the neck. So, what is the plan for 2025? Well, for me, it's very simple to keep doing what we've been doing all through 2024, but taking the lessons learned from that year in stride, and actually making some minor modifications that will help me get even fitter, more resilient, and healthier over time. So last year around this time, I went out and did a full physical where I got my VO2 max assessed, where I got a heart film made, and we'll do something similar again this year. I think it's a nice way to keep track. Our health and fitness. Let's get a work on a treadmill. Very nice. I think that's a good goal. I think the goal of doing something on a daily basis is one of the easiest goals to actually stick with, because it's very tangible and very easy to to get to and to know if we've done it or not. So, as we look at 2025, thinking about all of the cool things that lie ahead of us, like doing something like the health assessment, which I think is going to help me understand where I stand with my health and fitness. So what they do is, Mr. White, here, no stress. Mr. White, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. I hope you're doing well in 2025. And I appreciate you chiming in on the audio issues. Glad to hear that we've fixed them. And I hope you had a good start of the new year. And are looking forward to everything 2025 will have to offer. So, after doing that health assessment, what else am I going to work towards? Well, last year I invested a lot of time learning about kettlebells, kettlebell training, getting my certifications as a personal trainer to kettlebell trainer. And I think that was very worthwhile. So I'm going to look into doing one more of those things this year. I think I'm going to do that for mobility, because mobility is a part of the training program just seems to be becoming more and more important as I grow older. Mel B, hi, thanks for dropping by. Hope you're doing well, and I hope for you that you had a good start of 2025, that life is good, and that you look forward to all the good things that 2025 might have in store for us. I hope you're well. I hope you kept well throughout the holidays. So, like I was saying, probably going to look into getting some training and courses in mobility. And I'm also going to do at least 2 more private sessions on kettlebell technique, the hardstyle technique. Because I think that as I try to work on strength and conditioning with kettlebell, I also should be mindful that there's always something in technique that we can learn to do better and master. Whether that's swing, snatch, Turkish get up. There are many different aspects. of working with a kettlebell that we would try to learn and go through, and working with someone who objectively can look through their lens and their experience as a trainer and a coach to assess technique is probably going to be helpful in developing my own style and my own technique and staying healthier and fitter for longer. So yeah, there we are. But the most important goal simply remains to show up every day and do the work. And right now, because of my right shoulder, the work is limited to mobility, and starting Monday, we're going to add simply swings and goblet squats to the mix. They're not going to be pressing anything overhead for the time being. No snatches either, which, by the way, is a bit of a bummer because I would have liked to continue my progress on the snatches as we've just been making good progress, getting to the 16 kilo, but here we are. Some hip mobility by moving forward, backward, forward, backward. Okay. By the way, I'm going back into the office today. Because 2nd of January, get a bit of a head start on next week. You know, we're easing into the new year. And it's already good that we're all here. And like trying to get back into the rhythm of things. And of course, as is generally the case, life really picks up after the weekend when everyone starts getting back to work, back to the office, back into the swing of things, so to speak. And we'll get there over time. Just taking it easy, starting off 2025, showing up, doing the work, 20, 30 minutes in the morning or in the evening, depending on where you are. And just making sure that we're establishing the right patterns for the life we want to have, what we want to get out of life. Well, like I was talking about yesterday, I have specific goals when it comes to health and fitness, for sure. These include goals for my physical health, for my mental well-being, for my spiritual well-being, for my financial well-being, because I lump financial health under the heading of health in my life because of the impact financial health can have on physical, mental, emotional well-being and health as well. And I think we sometimes underestimate that by looking at some of the challenges we have in life, if we can fix the financial issues, we might actually better be able to fix some of the other challenges that we face. So just be mindful of that. Keep that in mind as you go through life. Thinking about health, it's not as simple as, not as easy as getting up and doing a workout every day, even though that is quite advisable to maintain physical health and fitness and ability. But it's also about being able to see to your physical, emotional, mental needs and wants. And I will keep maintaining that people who are slightly privileged, especially with financial means, will have an easier time gaining and maintaining a healthy lifestyle and overall physical health and fitness because of the absence of certain types of stresses and demands on their lives. And sadly, there are often people who come from some privilege who would like to say or tell other people how to become fit and healthy and that it's so easy. But it isn't always that easy and simple. So just keep that in mind, that sometimes getting fit, getting healthy starts with something that seems somewhat unrelated. But remember what we talked about at the end of last year, those 4 habits: the glass of water, the wind down before sleep, the 10-minute walk, and the slight change in diet, and how you could make that work, and how easy or hard that would be, and what that would show you about life and about your life in general, where the challenges might be in terms of finding the time and space, mentally, physically, the resources to actually start adopting a healthier lifestyle, right? Sometimes the challenges are with your consistency and your ability to be consistent. The backwards one is always hard. There we go. It's going well this morning. Your ability to be consistent. You know, like the challenge of finding that time and place in the day where you just drink that one glass of water. Or how the demands you have in life make it possible or not possible for you to actually commit to any kind of training and program. JK. Hey, I'm Puffin, I'm back. Fit it over. Hey, Puffin. Yeah. Thanks for wrong by, JK. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're having a good start of 2025. And definitely $20 gym subscription if that's something you can afford. And then you have the determination and stamina to actually go there and do the work, right? You're able to be consistent. Definitely one of the ways to a fitter and a healthier lifestyle, for sure. I won't disagree with you there. Like I was saying just now, have to do with the challenges, like finding the time to change, finding the ability to change a small habit, like adding a glass of water, dealing with the demands of daily life, trying to find 10 minutes for a workout, being able to, at the end of the day, the third challenge, find 15 minutes to wind down, to leave the day behind us before we start, before we go to bed, and having a good nighttime routine, because better sleep also leads to better health outcomes, right? And finally, taking charge of what we eat and how we eat by trying to add that extra portion, that extra 20 grams of protein to one of the meals, whether that's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and starting to understand how easy or hard it is for us to actually make a change to what we eat, when we eat, and how much of it we eat. All right? Those are the 4 challenges. And, you add to that I have a feeling that there's one more mobility exercise that I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't remember which one it is. Oh yeah, of course. How could I forget the Cossack squat? And then we're going to wrap up Cheap, readily available. JK, that's an interesting point of view. Is natural sources of protein are available, but not entirely sure, given my own experience, that everything is always on you. Because I think for some people, it is also reality. And that's why I talk about demands and commitments and responsibilities, is that there is a certain amount of overwhelm in life that comes with trying to keep up or having to keep up with events or things that happen that don't make it as easy for everyone to simply commit and move forward and do what they need to or want to do to stay fit and healthy. However, if you're in a space where you're able to set your mind to something, commit to it, and do it, I mean, that's great. And I'm pretty sure that if you're capable of doing that, and you're able to do that consistently over time, not only in health and fitness, but in life in general, that means, you're going to be able to go places. And I think I remember Puffin, so it looks like you changed your name, but yeah, Puffin, I remember dropping by and saying hi a couple of times. Don't know if I said this, JK, when you popped into the chat, but I wish you a good 2025, and I hope the start of the year has been good, and that 2025 will bring you many good things that you're looking forward to and wishing for. And it sounds like you've got your fitness journey nailed down, so I look forward to hearing updates and how that's going. Have I seen Legion? No, I haven't seen Legion. I have a slight backlog because my holidays were filled with kids' cartoons and other things that needed watching. But I'll add this one to my list, and I remember that actor. I still need to check that out and take a look. Friends, we've come to the end of this morning's workout, 6:21, where I'm this morning. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi. For those of you who are new and just dropping by to watch, my name's Toby. I'm 40 years old. I try to live an active, self-sufficient, and adventurous life. I do that by minding my sleep, by minding what I eat. I do strength training, conditioning training, and mobility training. I also try to spend time with people I love and care about. I try to do things that I enjoy, and I generally try to live a stress-free and happy life. If this is something you're interested in, getting fit at 40, you go ahead, check out my channel, like, subscribe, stay informed, and drop by in one of the streams for a chat, and we can talk about health and fitness and my journey there and how I'm working towards being healthier and fitter in my 40s. That being said, remember, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done, friends, is by showing up and doing the work. So I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, clean up, and get on with the rest of my day. But I will be back tomorrow, and I hope you will be as well. YouTube Punk, take care. Good luck with everything that's going on in life. Mel B, thanks for dropping by. Mr. White as well. JK also, I appreciate you dropping by. And like I said, the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Justin, that's nice to hear. Thanks for dropping by, Justin. I wish you a good 2025. I hope it brings you all of the things that you want and wish for: good health, happiness, prosperity, and have a good start of this year, and good luck with the kettlebells tomorrow. Let me know how it went. Take care, friends.